gonna be my last one here. I'm still on Game Jolt, don't worry about that. I'm not going anywhere, but yes. All right, so as you guys may have seen in some of the posts, I talked to Babbling Bendu about making one last cake for you guys. And the cake I'm going to make is going to be one of the designs that won the Pokemon Cookbook contest. So, yeah, my screen just won't show. So I can't see nothing. I got to turn this. Hang on, guys. This ain't the last fireside, though. I hope it's not. It's the last one I'm doing. That's all. For Game Jolt. So that's, yeah, I think they end tomorrow. So enjoy. Let's enjoy this last one we've got here. All right. Now, I'm going to, like I said, I'm still going to be on Game Jolt. Don't worry about that. If I do more streaming, which I probably will, I'm going to be on YouTube, so you guys can look for me there. And like I said, maybe one day Game Jolt will be able to do firesides again. Okay, now, oh, Me Man is here, and Freddie, and Bandu Official. Oh, hey, I know you, yes, hello. Hi there, Eggshell Egg. Okay, I'm going to just give it another minute just to see if anybody else is going to join in here. And yeah, you're going to see which one I'm going to make. It's going to be pretty obvious once I get started with it, which design I'm going to do. But, well, at least hopefully the person who designed it will follow it and find it. Whoops, bumped my camera. Got a little shake there. And this is just iced coffee because you guys typically like to know what it is I'm drinking. All right. Now, before I begin, I got my cake plate here. And I'm going to do a little bit of decorating on the cake plate because a lot of times, you know, silver flowers, as you guys can see, can you see it? It's kind of glary. Doesn't really scream Pokemon. So, and I'm going to say it wrong. I'm going to say Pokemon instead of Pokemon. You'll have to forgive me. I tend to do it after the theme song from the first show. That's the one I watched a long time ago. All right. Hello, guys. Thanks for joining. Pizza Hut Red, thanks for joining. Rewrite Sonic, thanks for joining. What cake am I doing? You're going to see it in a second. Thanks for the charged sticker, Babbling Bendu. I appreciate that. You're going to see in a second. It's going to be really obvious, so I'm not going to tell you. You can just watch it all come together, and then you're going to be like, oh, it's obviously that one. So, all right. To make my cake plate look a little more Pokemon-y, I'm going to make it red and white like a Pokeball, and it'll be half red, half white with a stripe across it. I don't know that I'm going to cover the center because the cake will go there and it doesn't matter anyway. But in the meantime, we're going to cover this up and it'll look a whole lot better. So here are my cakes I've got so far. And these actually worked out pretty well because I had extra batter from a few cakes I did in the past. And so I just baked them and stuck them in the freezer. And nobody's gonna have this cake. It's not for anybody. So I will probably try eating it because I'm honestly curious to see how good these cakes are. People say that you can freeze them and you can freeze them for months. I don't know. I don't know how good it's gonna be. It's definitely not gonna be fresh, that's for sure. All right, I'm gonna need some more. It's not going to be Pikachu. No, believe it or not, Pikachu was not a winning design. He had like a little guest appearance in one of the winning designs, but ooh, this is going to stain my counter so good. But it's not one, oh yeah, not one of the winners in itself. And there was a couple that I saw because there were like 5 or 6 winners that were really cool looking, but I don't think I could handle turning them into a cake. That was a little bit beyond my pay grade. All right, so thank you very much. Should play again for the last fireside I saw somebody write. And that could be fun to do if you guys got together and just had one big, I don't know, something like a whole lot of characters. Go out with a Leroy Jenkins or something. All right, I'm going to wipe this off because I just stained my counter red and it's bothering me. And then I'm going to roll this part out. So, oh, there's some more stickers coming in. Right with a chalky milk. It's not a chalky milk. Oh, yeah, this looks like chocolate milk, but it's just coffee. Just boring coffee. All right, so I'm curious, how many of you guys actually play the video games of Pokemon, like whatever version, or Happy Halloween? And the curious part is, if you guys do play, what are your starters that you choose? Because people always argue over what the best starter is for each generation, whatever. I'm kind of less curious on that as much as just, what do you guys pick? Because what did I pick? Well, you don't really pick a... Oh, yeah, you do. I picked a Sprigatito the first time. I played Scarlet. Next time I did it again, I went with the Fuecoco. And then, Pokemon Go, you don't really pick a starter. Yeah, I know. No, you never played one? Sprigatito's really cute. That's something he definitely has going in his favor. But in the older ones, what did I start with in Arceus? I forget. All I know is I was hating that game. Mostly watched Lego Star Wars. Oh my goodness. Hi, Mau Mau. I guess it's pronounced. Charmander. Oh, you played Pokemon Red. That's an older version. That's alright. I remember trying to buy Diamond and Pearl, was it? For the kid I used to babysit for his birthday. And being all insulted when I couldn't get my hands on it because it was all sold out. Pokemon's not a thing. Nobody cares. Turns out they cared a lot. Emerald. Mudkip. Yeah, I heard a lot of people like Mudkips. Water types. Almost there. A little more stretching and this will fit. I tend to like the fire types. I feel like they just kind of blast through everybody until you can get someone better to start. And the Sprigatito, though, I chose just because it was cute. I just thought the kitten was cute. Oh, new creator shop. By the way, I did a new creator shop. I missed it. Emailed me, told me they noted the idea and they made it yesterday. Nice. Yeah, I do have my creator shop up and going. So if anyone is interested, you can go take a look and get animated gem stickers, which probably all of you are missing for your life. These nuts. Alright, I just need my scissors, if I could find them, which I can't, so I'll use my knife. Oh yeah, thank you, Babbling Bender. There's my shop link. If you want to see some animated gem stuff, it is definitely cake themed, but they're fun. I don't know, they're fun. And some people are kind of like poo-pooing on them, saying like they don't want to spend money on fake digital stickers and stuff like that. But I was kind of like V-Bucks and Robux and, you know, same idea. It's just a different way to support the creators and in a bigger way than charge stickers. Charge stickers are great, don't get me wrong. It's just a way you can go above and beyond and get a little something back for it too. Anyway, currency. Who did I pick? You'll find out. Like I said, you'll find out very quickly. It's gonna be pretty obvious. I think I'm gonna need more red. This is how my hands got stained earlier. Let's see. My hands are a little pink. Where's the camera? There we go. My fingers are pink because I was mixing red earlier and I didn't think I had enough. So, you have to go, Glacier. Stop, what? I'm going to assume can't stop, won't stop the music, like that. So anyway, alright. Yeah, and I don't know if you guys, did I do a Pokemon Fireside before? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, okay. Plague Doctor's here. Yeah, I remember when you were going by snake skin games. Oh, was I? Yeah, did any of you guys see my other fireside that I did for the Pokemon when I made the Gengar cake? You did? Oh yeah, of course you did. You're not sure? No, you think? Okay, yeah. No? Well then you're if you missed it, then at least you get to see this Pokemon come to life. And if you did see it, then yeah, thank you. You guys are great. I haven't done any. I'll try to do a fireside. Post a. See you later. Make a Dave and Bambi cake. I know. I was thinking the Dave and Bambi characters would be. I have not, forgotten about it, because you guys ask for a lot of different things, and if you do have suggestions, you can always make a suggestion. I can't always do it, of course, but you can suggest it on the Caketastic Cakes community, and there's a section there for cake suggestions, and put it in there, so that way it's all in one spot. I can see them. I don't lose them, because I lose stuff. And if you did want to see any of my old firesides, not all of them, but a lot of them are on my YouTube channel as well. I do have them posted there. So some of them didn't have volume though. The first few that I did, we didn't record volume for some reason. It was muted. I don't know why. There was a learning curve. But anyway, a Litten cake. Yeah, Littens are cute. I think they're cute. Not everybody likes them. Cake was from Aldi's? Which cake was from Aldi's? I don't remember that one. I've made literally like 1,000 cakes at this point. I don't remember them all. Oh, that's cute. I like that one with the tadpole. That looks like a night blarg or something. Yeah, so Bandu Official. Oh, it's Herb Masters? Okay. Oh yeah, geez, duh. How come this is my last fireside? Game Jolt is stopping firesides. So I believe it's tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the last day you can do them. And then the programming for it will be shut down. So, yeah. Fireside it while you can, guys. Just, not right now. Right now you have to sit through my fireside. Alright. Maybe way too... Oh, it's the 16th. Oh, Stripes is here. Hey, Stripes. Okay, so that's the 16th. Yeah, for some reason in my head I had it as the 15th, but okay. Pizza Hut Red, I'm going to ask you not to post that kind of stuff. I know you're thinking it's funny and everything, and it's, you don't have to be banned or anything like that. I'm just going to ask you not to post stuff like that. I try to keep it as viewer friendly as possible on my fireside, so that way you never know who's watching. I never know who's watching or who's interested, so I like it to be safe for anybody. That's all. Alrighty. This stuff is sticky because I just mixed it. And also, if you guys ever make anything yourselves on the Caketastic Cakes community, there's a section where you can share the stuff that you make, if you make a cake or if you do something. Yeah, Pizza Hut Red, I see your little emojis there. I see them. Yeah, so feel free to share that kind of stuff. I love to see it. It's fun. It's fun to see you guys get creative. Alright, I've got so many little stretches hanging. So I'm just going to tuck it all under. Tuck it and tuck it and tuck it. Okay, good enough. That'll be plenty. Oh yeah, that's an old one, me man. My Rickroll. That was funny. Because I was thinking about that, and if there's no firesides next year, how can I Rickroll you guys again? That was good times for me. No, Game Jolt is still, it's still gonna be good, guys. Don't worry. There's still gonna be plenty of stuff you can do. They're still gonna be posting. And, you know, it's something they're trying to figure out. It's like any business. You gotta do what makes money. Otherwise, you don't stay in business. So, yeah. It is sad that it's going away, but like I said, maybe it'll come back. Maybe something will happen and they'll figure something out or get different funding or I don't know. And it'll work. But in the meantime, you do what you can do, right? Maybe that's what Discord is for. Alrighty. So, that should be enough. I'm just going to add my black stripes and then put this aside. And there was a cake design that somebody had sent me. I think they were just kind of showing off the design that they had made. And I'm going to add a little part of that to this winning cake design that I saw and chose. So I'm going to put this aside in a moment and do something a little different. And then come back to the cake. Because I need my gum paste to set up. I need it not to have raggedy edges. And if you guys have any questions for me, you can send them over. I will try to answer them as best I can. How long was I on Game Jolt? When was my Jolt anniversary? Like,
I think a year and a half.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely over a year. I don't think I've made it to 2 years yet, but it's definitely been over 1 year. Oh, I gotta pull this right over more. So I think I've been on here for about 1.5 years, if I'm remembering right. So already, that's a much nicer looking. Can't even see it. Much nicer looking cake plate. Like I said, this part will be covered up, so no worries there. But yeah, I've been doing this for about 1.5 years, I think. For some reason I have September in my head, but I don't think that's right. Maybe it was a different, I don't know. But I've been on YouTube for about 10 years now. And I've been on Facebook for a long time and all kinds of other things. I'm all over the place. Upcoming game, Sonic Superstars. Yes, I did hear about that. All right, I'm gonna put this aside for now. And what do I need? Glass. And since this is gonna be, you know, the last one for a little while, I remember the first time I did a fireside on Game Jolt, and I was like super nervous. And the first one I did was Sonic, actually, Sonic the Hedgehog. And everybody was asking about this glass that I work on. They're like, what's going to happen if you break it or if it breaks? And I'm like, it'll be okay, I have more. And there was a lot of questions regarding the glass. I don't get that anymore. I guess you guys are comfortable enough with the idea that I'm not going to hurt myself or anybody else. All right. It's not Pikachu. It's not a Clefairy either. And I already said before that I'd rather there not be profanity if you guys could help it. Just because, again, I don't know who's watching this. And I like it to be a little more safe and wholesome for everybody who might pop in. So if you don't mind, just please. It's not a Charizard. Oh my gosh. One of the winning designs was a Charizard that somebody had done a sketch of. And it was just like, you know, from the movie or the cartoon or something. It was just so perfect. I was like, yeah, I can't. My skills are not sculpting a Charizard out of cake quite yet. Maybe in another 10 years I'll be there. And it's kind of cool because I can definitely see how I've improved over the years, which I'm sure you guys who draw or do anything like that. It's not a Pokeball. There's a Pokeball cake plate, but it's not a Pokeball. That would be kind of a lame cop-out if I just made a ball, a Pokeball. Be like, there you go, guys. Happy Pikachu. Happy Pokemon. some gum paste from a different place and I am so happy with it. It's like, I don't know if you can see it, it's all brittle and cracks. It's terrible. That's what happens when I don't plan my orders in time. And just mixing it makes all these little cracks. I call it elephant skin. Oh, Nightblarg is here. Thank you for the charge sticker. I appreciate it. It's red. Yeah, and Nightblarg is another creator who has their shop up and functional. If you want to go support them. Of course, I'd rather you support me, let's be honest, but yeah, there are other creators though. There's a handful of us that are out there that have shops up and functional. So if you wanna, yeah, the avatar frame is very cute. Yep. If you want to support your favorite creators in a little more meaningful way, a little more monetized way, check out our shops. Yeah, now it's smooth. Now it's better. It's not great. It's like I can see the little imperfections right in front of me. Maybe it's not showing for you guys as much. But it should be good, which is nice if it does work out like that. Alright. I will be right back. I need a cake pan. Just using this to get a curve going here that'll be the same shape as my cake. When you do stuff like this, you find little ways to cheat to make your life a little easier. And using your cake plates and tins as templates is a good way to do it. And someone is asking Babbling Bendu if Game Jolt ever plans to add firesides back in the future. I don't know that it's on the docket right now, but I'm sure it's not, you know, like in the garbage. No more, never again. It's got to be worked out. And in the meantime, you know, the creators are still here. We're still doing our thing. We didn't go anywhere. We just can't stream here, that's all. Rewrite sign with chalky milk. The cake looks fire. This is looking pretty good so far. I gotta say, you're very generous with your compliments. Because right now this is looking like, I don't even know, a headboard maybe. Alright. Yeah, that'll work. Now I just gotta let it dry for a bit. So some paper towels. And if you ever decide to do anything like this, people, make sure you spend your money and get the good paper towels that won't leave lint sticking to your decorations and things. Because lint is so annoying and it looks terrible. It looks like you've got dust or something all over it. Alright, I'm just going to put this aside. You see those cracks in the front. Alright, I'm ignoring it. Pretending it didn't happen. Okay, now for my cakey part. I'm going to get my cake. I'm going to stack it up. Yeah, I'll stack it up. Excuse. Oh. I've got little cardboard cake plates that I work on a lot. And that way, when your brother eats a penny. And that's this way. When I want to move my cake around, I can do it and it's light and no worries. So yeah, you'll see people work on that a lot. I need a place to put this. Fish tank. Balance. Yes. All right. Okay. And since it's going to be the last one, and since it's cool enough now, here we go. Ready? This is some of the swag I got sent that I haven't been able to use because it's been so warm here. But now, here we go. There we go. I'm all swagged out now. Boom! All right, frozen cake number 1, number 2, and number 3. Hopefully they're not disgusting. Okay. Yeah, see, I made some chocolate icing for this. So that always helps make things taste better. Having a real strong flavor icing. Can you see it? Yes. Okay. Okay. I can see that my cake, I guess it shrunk a little, is a little bit smaller. My cake plate is sticking out a little bit. Sometimes you might have to cut it back, cut it down to make it fit, but this is not going to be a problem because I'm just going to cover it all anyway, so it'll be fine. These purple cakes are not from the Gengar cake. That was just a vanilla cake. They are from, actually, this plain vanilla was from the Gengar cake. These purple cakes, if you guys have seen on my profile when I shared them, they are from the psychedelic 70s themed cake with the swirly colors and the mushroom. Thank you, Lazy Laser, for the charge sticker. They were from that cake because she had wanted a plain vanilla cake. But if you're going to go with psychedelic colors and rainbow colored mushrooms and things, you can't have just boring yellow cake. So I dyed it all purple just to make it a little more fun to cut into. Okay. Now normally I would level these cakes off, and I use this tool right here. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of see it. You can see it from here. This is a cake leveler, and I would cut the tops off and see how it's humped. It would make it a flat top, but since this is kind of just for fun, and I don't care, and I do want it to be tall. I want it to be as tall as possible, and since it's not for anybody in particular, I can be lazy and just do it like this. But when you spin it, if you hold your spatula level, you can kind of make it, assuming it spins, it can make it a little bit more flat. I'm going to put this one next. All right, is it coming together for anybody yet? Someone said something. If they ever bring firesides, you will need to do a cake that you can blow up. Yeah, I tried. It's not a lick-a-tongue. Nope, not lick-a-tongue. I said it's one of the winners. There are 5 of you out there that you've got a 1 in 5 chance of guessing correctly. But yeah, I tried to blow up that cake, the creeper cake. It was a lot of fun to try to blow up. It was a spectacular failure, but it was a lot of fun to try to blow up. It was a lot of fun. All right, any guesses? Yeah? Just wanted to a lick-a-tongue. A lick-a-tongue cake. Let me think for a second. Yeah, he's bulbous and round enough that he could work. You could make a lick-a-tongue cake. Make a shiny one. It'd be all golden, right? Oh yeah, you probably do now. Nope, I gotta carve it a little. He's a little bit wrong shape here. Can you see? I'm gonna change the angle on this a little. Hopefully without knocking it off. Back. Yes, there. Okay. And you guys can barely see, but you can see on the side, so we're calling it good. I'm just going to cut off these caramelized stick-up edges here that are making it ugly. And usually this would be stuff that goes to the doggies or something, but they are shut up in my son's bedroom right now. He decided he wanted them with him while he was banished from the kitchen. So many Oreos. Oh, it's to the point, like some people will ask, you know, what do I do with the cakes? I get asked a lot, what do I do with the cakes that I make? And I try to sell them when I make them for specific events like this. If I don't have a client or somebody lined up, I'll try to sell them. I will revamp them into something else. And sometimes they just get thrown into the woods and they become deer food. Because at this point, my family and I are so sick of cake that we don't eat a lot of it anymore. I gotta say, my kids' birthdays for the last, oh man, like 3 or 4 years now. It's been a while now. They don't want a cake. They want ice cream cakes, or they want donuts, or they want something else. And I'm like, but I can make you pretty much anything. And they're like, nah, we're good. So then it hurts my heart a little bit. I feel slightly insulted. Yeah. Oh man, I need something under this. It's sliding too much. I love this cake plate, or this cake spinner, but it is so slippery. There are cheaper ones that don't spin as nicely, that have a rubber top, so you don't chase your cake around, which are kind of nicer, but they don't spin as well. Alright, almost done with this, and then it's going to go in the fridge. As you guys know, when you bake a cake, yeah, there are some people, I don't understand it, you know, but I guess, you know, it's a thing that just can't bake. And I've got a friend who can't bake, and she's like, I can't even bake a box cake mix. She just can't do it. And it blows my mind, because I'm like, how could you not do it? But then again, there's plenty of things I couldn't figure out how to do. That seems like it should be so easy. But I gotta say, if you're willing to try, that's what makes the difference. Oh, mastered it. You got your mastered sticker. Nice. Sometimes I feel a little bad too, like when I do these firesides, or when I did the firesides on Saturday, because I feel like the Game Jolt people have to come and monitor it, and this is their Saturday too. So thank you, Babbling Bendu. I appreciate it. Appreciate your help. Keeping all the naughty stuff off of there for me. Alright, this is, just gotta do a little more on the bottom and stick it in the fridge. And then I'm gonna mix the fondant that I'm gonna cover this with. So, Bunny Graveyard, we need to buy, oh my gosh, one of the funniest things with the Diglets, and I know you all know what I'm talking about, when they've got like the Giga Chad Diglets and the 3 of them are like hunkered together, so you see their heads, but their bodies are all like muscles and hugging at each other. They're so funny. It makes me laugh every time I see it. And I just found out that it is now like an action figure you can actually buy and own. Are these muscular figures all clamped together with their 3 little Diglett heads, Dig Trio heads sticking out. Doug Trio? Dig Trio. I forget. Yeah, right? It totally looks like a Diglett now. I'm getting icing everywhere, and I do not care. Stay down. Just gonna try to smooth it out a little bit more, and then I'm gonna put it away. Oh, I can hear my son is watching Gumball. Alright, that is going to be good enough, I think. No, I stand corrected. This is perfect. It's not even good enough. It's perfect. And Pokemon cakes are so much fun for me to make. I like the characters. I like their designs. There's so many different kinds out there. And very few people ever want one. So it's fun to do stuff like this. And also, I have not a contest. Like last year I did the Halloween PFP contest and so many people sent in, you know, the drawings that they made for me. This year I'm doing a Halloween cake contest. So if anyone is interested in creating a design for a Halloween cake, because I am planning on doing a stream for Halloween, so you can send that over with the hashtag Spooktastic Cakes. That would be fun to see too. All right, say goodbye to the cake. It's gotta go chill. It is very soft. I put it in and it was like teetery a little. Okay. Okay. Get this out of my way. So did you guys know that there's like a solar eclipse going on today? I found out about it earlier today, and we're actually supposed to be in a decent enough. Yeah, decent enough. It's Snuggly's here, or Smugly Wuggly. How you doing? But it's raining. It's raining and overcast, and it's gonna be like that all day. So no solar eclipse for me. Sad, sad. Is it? It's high? Is what high? I'm not sure what you're asking, mannequin. Or shadow something. I look away. Okay. Yes, that's much better. Alright. Show me stickers. I like that one. You're lagging. Oh. I don't know. Is anyone else lagging? Is it my end or is it that person's end? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say my feedback isn't sketchy, but you never know. All right, I don't need this. What I do need is this. Oh, I like the bubbles. The bubbles are the gumballs. I remember. Yeah. The fireside that had, you know, upper hundreds, close to 1,000, a little over 1,000, it shouldn't be too laggy or too many people for it to handle. It's been a while since you last joined my stream. Well, I'm glad you made it for the last one for now. I'm going to keep saying for now because I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful things will work out. That was another thing I wanted to try doing, was a Sonic EXE, something like that. Pizza Tower, I've been messing around with the idea of. Pokemon. Pretty much everyone figured it out, like Glacier. Oh, yeah, that's right. And I got I think it held. Yeah. How many stickers was that in the sticker streak?
I don't know.
It was a lot. I don't know if anyone broke it. Or any other fireside broke it. Yeah, right? Like, look at this. How cool is this? And it's got pockets, which are very good to have. All right, I need my food coloring. Because sometimes I'll have stuff like this and I'll stick it in my pocket and then I forget about it. And then when you wash it, you hear clankety clankety, which isn't good. But it happens. That's life. Okay. Firesides. Yeah. Yep. So this is going to be my last one for now. But like I said before, if you're new here, when I stream on YouTube. So you can still see me if you want to come say hi, which I highly encourage. And this right here is why doing this for, you know, like 15 years starts to hurt. And there are these devices that will mix fondant for you, and I just don't want to spend the money on it. Oh. Yeah, I didn't even know. Was that right? Did they used to, or was that a suggested? I suggested they come back as creator restricted. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, suggestions never hurt, guys. If you have ideas, I'm sure they look at them. Maybe there's an idea that they haven't thought of. But I will tell you that I'm sure this decision wasn't made lightly, because I'm sure they know that it's a popular item here. But you gotta do what's best for the business at the end of the day. That's what gives everybody their paychecks. Okay. I needed more. This is gonna make a mess, but oh well. Kirby. Did you see my Kirby cake I made? I did it last year, right around November, the beginning of November, actually. It's not Appleton. Appleton would be a fun one to make too. He's cute. Almost done. Ooh, definitely not almost done. Oh, and someone's saying hi. Who's that? Bionic Commando is saying hi too. Hello over there in Bionic Commando world. Sticky. Very sticky. Pibby. I don't know who Pibby is. What's my favorite Pokemon? Right now, I really like Mudshire. Is that the name of it? The big Clydesdale-looking horse, the ground type. I like that one a lot right now. I love the, what is it called? Every time it takes an attack, its defense rises. It's stamina, I think it's what it's called. I like that one a lot. I've done a lot of damage with that one. Except against water. Then they get me. Okay, this is a good color. I like this color. It's nice when it works. Number lure? Oh, I remember that. Someone had suggested that as a cake option, if I'm remembering the right thing. Yeah, that's good. I gotta wash my hands. Oh, that's fun. Trans Game 668. I like that. I haven't seen those in a long time. The suitcase girls. Women, excuse me. Yeah, I had no idea that Meghan Markle was a suitcase person on that show. No idea. Kirby wants a shrubbery. I know someone who follows my posts. That's a good movie. I don't care what anyone says. That's a funny movie. Yeah, Squirtle's a good one. I think all of the original starters were really good ones. But then it's like, now there's our cute, just cute. Like there's the Water Strider one whose name I totally forget. But I just think it's cute. I like a lot of the bug ones. Alright. I don't think it's ready yet. I gotta check it. Nope, definitely not ready yet. So, we're gonna have to wait a minute. Your cat tore them. Does anybody have a shiny Charizard card? You have one? Is it like from the 90s, like the original one? Yeah, I wish too. Oh, and it makes me insane because my husband has some cousins who are a lot younger than him. So they were kids in the 90s and they had books and books. That's cool, man. The Heroes of Pure Heart. In your garage. All right, I don't know if that's allowed. I think it should be in a little plastic case in a climate-controlled environment. Record voice. We're gonna make them so confused. Charizard, Pokemon. I choose you. Oh, you almost got 700 followers? That's really good. Oh, a sealed one? That's nice. Yeah, no. So yeah, these cousins of his had collected binders, like baseball card books, full of the original, you know, Pokemon cards. And they got old enough that they moved out, and their mom, without telling them, garage sale, $10. Have a book of cards. Like, gone. And it kills me because my kids do Pokemon cards and they would have loved to have had them. And they're just gone. Yeah. 25th anniversary pack. Yeah. Like a year ago, it happened so fast. Yeah, if you got 700 followers in a year, you're doing something right. You're doing something that people like. All right, I'm gonna check my cake again. It should be okay. Yeah, it's still pretty soft. When it's too soft for too long, I stick it in the freezer. What I gotta move it off. Okay. Boo. Being a clown on Game Jolt for Halloween. That would be kind of fun if people dressed up, or at least if you dress up, not necessarily for Game Jolt, share the pictures. One day Fireside will return. I think so too. Oh, Plague Doctors, you were that close? Oh, so when you changed accounts, you lost them all? Your Gen sticker finally arrived? Wow. I mailed those out a long time ago. And there are some that got sent back to me, and I don't know what to do, because I've reached out to the people who have put email addresses and things. But yeah, I still have some extra stickers if you guys want them. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Yeah, not everybody makes it to creator. It's alright. Yeah, here's the sticker on my red hand. Can you see it? Nope, it's too glary. Hold on, I'm falling. There. Focus. Let's bring it back. And it's mirror image, so it's so hard for me to do this. There you go. Yeah, I was just messing with them, and there wasn't really great interest in them, so I'm like, if anyone wants one for free, just send me your information. If there's a link, you know, it's not like send it to me in the DM, you know, nothing creepy. It's on my website, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on my website, so it's caketasticcakes.com. Check it out. Oh, you have to go, smuggly wiggly. See you later. Dad in the 80s, I love rare ones. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's really neat. Yeah, there was somebody selling, at the Comic-Con I went to last fall. Someone was selling Pokemon cards that were unopened, so it was still a pack of who knows what. And they were selling it for like $100 or $600. Like, it was a crazy amount of money. And they were older packs. They weren't originals or anything. But, you know, the potential was there. Hello, Candyman. How you doing? All right. Give me a suggestion, guys. Something I can make real quick to go with the cake. Because while it's in the freezer setting, it needs to set. I need something else to make. My PFP. Huh. All right. Let's see. Oh, I like those. Minus. Yeah, who was it? Kozovsky made a really cool PFP for me. Yeah, I know what it means. Yep. Oh, unless you're answering someone else. Am I a dog person or a cat person, or do I like both? I do like both. I do like both, but there's a but. I prefer dogs over cats normally, unless I want to go somewhere and not have to worry about rushing home to let someone go to the bathroom. Then I prefer cats. Alright. It's gonna be a weird looking Pokeball, I think. What's my PFP? Oh yeah, my PFP now is a ghost. I changed it. Girlfriend to come online, you're a girl too. Okay. Yeah, I've learned a lot of stuff by being on Game Jolt. Mostly like the comments that come in that it's like a single period or the letter E. I'm like, okay, what's happening here? Am I being insulted? Is this good? So yeah, I learned a lot of things. Don't even get me started on the old Transformers. They were great, the old 80s cartoon. What's the favorite cake I've made? My favorite is cake. It used to be this one that I did a long time ago, and it was a coral reef cake. This kid wanted to be a marine biologist, and so I made a cake that looked like a little chunk of coral, and it had a fish in it, and it had a little crab and a tentacle coming out the bottom, and it was really neat and colorful, and I really liked that a lot. But now I really like the Five Nights at Freddy's cake I made on Game Jolt. The one that had the Freddy on the bottom and then the daycare attendant standing on the top. And I really liked the eye that I put in Freddy, how I had the little fake candles that you put in decorations and pumpkins and things. Yeah, that one I think is now my favorite because he just looks so cool. Like, it came out really nice and the eye was fun. And I look back at some of the things I made, it's like, how did I do that? Yeah, Pokeball for now. Go fishing. Alright, I guess you can go fishing. Are you going salt or freshwater fishing? Ooh, the favorite song that you made from so far? Plague Doctor makes songs, like a lot of synth kind of songs, and puts them on YouTube. I don't remember the name of it, but there was one that you made that was like 80s and synthesizer sounding. I said synth, didn't I? Synth. And shoot, what was it called? Yes, that was it. Yes, the 80s synthware. Yep, synthwave. Yep, that was it. I really liked that one because I was little in the 80s, but I still enjoyed it. Can you sing OG Fred backup? I'm not sure what you're asking me. And in the chat, I'm going to lose anything that you send. So that link, send it to me in a shout or something so I can see what you're actually asking me to do. Because I am going to lose track of it. And once the fireside is gone, the chats go away. So I can't see it anymore. Hello, Austin B. Pikachu. Hi, I'm not game dev. I'm not game dev either. We can hang out because we're not game devs together. I'm a cake dev. There you go. Where's the Minecraft Revolution cake? Yeah, I don't know about that one. What am I doing? Okay. Austin, I am making a Pokemon themed cake based off of one of the winners from the Pokemon cookbook contest. You guys had to design cakes. And so that's what I'm doing. I took one of the designs from the winners and I'm making it a reality. So I hope the person whose cake I'm making is actually watching this. And if they're not, that's too bad. I'll have to wait a million days before I turn it into a short and share it. guys seen those videos where the people cook and prepare the Pikachu or the Pokemon for food? Like chop up, what was it? I forget, it was a grass type. And they chopped it all up and cooked it and stir-fried it, and it was a cartoon. Oh, it wasn't a Bulbasaur. No, it was a Bayleaf. The little guy, the little version. But it's funny and kind of gross. But it kind of makes sense too, because there's people in, you know, all those places where the Pokemon run wild. That's it, yes, yes. Yes, that's it, yep, And there's times I'm like, yeah, I'd eat that, I gotta say. That doesn't look bad to me. Poor Pokemon. Can you mind if I can post a fish? I don't know. If you're asking to post a photograph, I think the photos are turned off. But GIFs and everything are okay. Like I said before, if you want to know, if you want to share something that you've done or made, you can certainly do it as a shout to me or in the Caketastic Cakes community. There's areas you can share whatever you want. I don't really care too much there, as long as it's not inappropriate, of course. Boopity boopity. I need a smaller circle. Oh, it is raining so hard right now. No, can you guys... There we go. Now you can see a little better what I'm doing. Alright. It's a little lopsided for a Pokeball, but we're going to pretend it's not. I don't know, this doesn't look quite right. I don't have a picture with me. Who is my favorite character from the original Transformers? Well, I liked Bumblebee a lot, of course. I liked Optimus Prime. I saw the Transformers movie when I was a little kid, and I was scarred for, you know, a good part of my adolescence when Optimus Prime died. Because in the 80s, they didn't mess around with the cartoons. There was no holding back for our delicate little sensibilities. They murdered people that we cared about. And I also liked Starscream. I liked Starscream. I liked Soundwave. I liked Soundwave a lot because he had, the 2 cassettes that would come out, and one was Ravage, the little, like, cat thing. And then there was a bird, like a vulture. I can't remember that one's name. Yeah. What was the vulture's name, the bird? Laserbeak, thank you. Yes, okay. Oh man, that takes me back. Yeah, I liked them. I thought they were cool because they could, you know, sneak around and spy and whatever. Laserbeak and Ravage. Yeah, I actually had a pound puppy that I named Ravage because that's how much I liked Ravage. I thought Ravage was cool. Oh, you saw the movie too? You saw Optimus Prime die, and then they all stood over his, like, washed out colored corpse. Yeah, that was traumatic. That was messed up. You had yeah, man. Yeah, the original Optimus Prime. And did you know, I thought it was super cool, so you guys probably know it already, but the guy who did the voice for Optimus Prime in the 80s has done the voice for Optimus Prime always. Like in every movie that they've done, even these modern ones with Mark, the Wahlberg guy, you know, they've all been the same voice actor. And if you listen to the original ones, like the original cartoons versus the movies now, you can hear a little difference, but man, I think it's really cool. They kept them. Can I sing a OG lock rap? Again, I don't know what that is. I don't. You know what that means? Fish. Oh, okay. Oh, so, yeah, I still don't know what that means, but I forgot what I was saying, so couldn't have mattered anyway. I'm gonna check on my cake, see if it's ready yet. At least ready enough. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, I can do this now. I darn near dropped it. That would have made for some interesting streaming. Be like me, crying over the ruins of my cake. Okay. Definitely have a front side here, so that's what I'm going to work with. I think it did settle a little in the freezer. It wasn't perfectly level, but that's okay. That's why you have a front side your cake. All right. Night Blarg is going. Goodbye, Night Blarg, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. What am I doing? Mark Tremblay asks. We were surrounded by fish. You know what that means. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what that means, fish things from. Come back here. An animation of someone just rambling about some random story. It says we were surrounded by fish. You know, it means fish. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, I do ramble, so yeah, fish. See, stuff like that makes me so much cooler than other parents. Because I learn, I can be taught. I have way too much. Poor Bumblebee. My cousin was a lot younger than me, and he had a Bumblebee action figure, and it was so cool. Because I gotta say, the action figures back then would really, really, really transform and turn into they were just so cool. They had a lot more moving parts, and they were metal, and they were awesome. Yes, fish. Find a different fish. Find me better fish. Yeah, my brother ended up with the Dinobots. He ended up with the T-Rex Dinobot, and it had, to transform it, you had to probably move 100 different parts in the right sequence. Yes, that's a good one.
The Pogger's fish.
The Pogger's fish. I like that one, yeah. So, that's funny. Hello, Bionic Commando. I saw you over there on YouTube, so thank you for joining me. Oh, and Carter Fendi is saying hello too. Hello, Carter Fendi. Sorry if I say your names wrong, guys. Grimlock that transformed itself? No. Oh, those are those like Chinese carp or whatever they're called. They're invasive. The carp that jump out of the water and hit people in the face all the time.
Yeah.
How I'd be okay. I'd be okay today. I'm enjoying making this cake. This is a fun one. When you're enjoying what you're doing, it turns into a better day. Oh, fish fail. Oh, I like that. I like the cat. Have I ever made an axolotl cake? No, I have not. I've not been asked to make one, and it's not been high on my list, I gotta say. What is 9 plus 10? 9 plus 10. I feel like the answer is not 19. Oh, Kozovsky's here. Hello. Flop. I got it. It's 21. You know, I was wondering if you're going to go there with the 21 or not. I should have just assumed. That's on me. That's on me. What the heck is happening to the fish in there? Fish broke. Sharkfish. I had a goldfish that lived to be like 15 or something. It was cool. It was actually kind of stupid. It was just a goldfish, but he got real big. And then I had him through pretty much my whole teenage years anyway. And then I made the mistake of getting married and going on a honeymoon. And the person who was watching our cat, I put in charge of my fish, and I came back to a dead fish, and that made me sad, because that thing had lived for 15 years, had traveled across the state, in a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket, because he was so big I couldn't move him in any other way. And yeah, I came back to a corpse. And the darn thing was, he didn't even take it out of the tank. He left it floating in the tank. So I came back to like stink and rot and carnage. Yeah, it actually looked a lot like that. Oh, you can't see the eclipse either because of the clouds. I know, it's always like that. We always have, well, we have a lot of clouds here anyway. In the Northeast, we have mostly cloudy days, and I think the highest rates of seasonal depression in the country because of it. So it's hard for us to see the sky. And then it's funny because you get used to it, and then you go someplace really sunny. It's like a vampire. Like that bright thing in the sky hurts me. This is so squishy. A catfish. Oh, you're gonna go, Mark Tremblay. Thanks for stopping by, though. Your mom forgot the eclipse. Yeah, well, there's gonna be another one. Shoot, what'd they say? April, I think, of 2024. So, hey, there's always next year. Assuming it's not gonna be all cloudy. Where the heck is my paddle? So you can see it. There we go. All right. I'm just going to smash this edge down like so. Ugh, spreading chocolate icing. I'm going to carefully smash this down like so and wipe off the chocolate icing before I spread it up the side of my little Diglett here. Because yes, it is a Diglett, as you guys know. Yeah, smoothing is actually one of the things I'm very terrible at doing. There are some people that make the cakes and it looks like glass. It's just so perfect. And I, even though I've been doing this for over a decade, I'm not there. There's always room to improve. Definitely better. Again, you can see the progress over the years, but still, it's not perfect. For an A-type personality, it bothers me. YouTube stream. Yeah, someone on YouTube is saying something about, the YouTube is much more empty than Game Jolt, of course, because this is where I have a bigger following for my streams. But, when I do my firesides my streams on YouTube, hopefully some of you guys will come see me. Okay, I'm gonna double check my blend here. It's a little wonky, but I think it'll work. It's a lot wonky. And in the chat, yeah, the YouTube chat too. Because there is a chat for YouTube. Alright, this is going to bother me. So I gotta turn this off. I don't know if it's going to work. Well, it's going to look rough, but it's going to look smoother than the jaggy edge thing I got going there. Alright, that's better. Okay. Can you see it? Aw, Kiwi. Yeah, I did know that fish breathe oxygen. And I've been, well, since my oldest son went to college this year, he's the first one to go. He's my oldest one, and so, it makes me sad that he's gone. So I've been saying that I'm filling my Joe-size hole in my heart with houseplants. I've turned into a houseplant collector now, just to, I don't know, I need something to do. I'm sure it's very healthy. And I've learned that plants' roots breathe oxygen too. Like they absorb the carbon dioxide through the leaves, but the roots need oxygen. So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to put this on here now. I got my cake plate. Looking all pokeballish. Let me have this thing down here. This is a great thing to have. Lets you move them around without any issue. I don't eat all the cakes when they're done. Yeah, I get asked that a lot. And someone is saying that their cat is scared because there's fireworks going off right now. Where are you that there's fireworks? Why is there fireworks going off? Oh, Austin Bees is back. You're back. That's nice. All right. I'm going to try and get this on here without too much icing getting all over. And then I'm probably going to have to clean it off anyway because it's messy. Slide, slide, slide. Careful. Okay. And...
Oh, they're in Ireland.
Oh, okay. In Ireland. Why are there fireworks in Ireland?
People set off fireworks way too early for the holidays.
Oh, what holidays?
I don't know.
You gotta figure I'm working on American holidays here. Like I just found out, I don't know if there's anyone from Canada in the chat or in watching right now, but you guys just had your Thanksgiving. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember someone saying that the Canadian Thanksgiving was like a month before ours. Alright, that's gonna have to be good enough. I'm tired of tweaking this thing. Alright, one more, because I lied. Okay, that's better. Okay. A lot of fish. Ireland is where I tend to celebrate. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Oh my goodness, yes. Walmart had Christmas decorations in September. At least so did Dollar General.
I didn't know our started in Ireland, Halloween.
That's what I've heard. Kind of depends on how you'll look at the history of it. If I'm not mistaken, Irish people out there, then you had Samhain, which was a pagan holiday, which kind of got morphed into Halloween, I think. And then there was something about hollowing out turnips or something. Yeah, I think that's, again, not Irish. Not saying I know for sure. But anyway. Alright, I'm going to leave this alone because that seems fine. I'm going to build up the ground around him a little bit so that it's not just a muddy, chaotic mess like it is right now. Hollowed out turnips originally. You guys don't still do that, right? Like, how big were your turnips? Too much milk. Aw, no curtain. And pumpkins was more of an American thing, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, because we grew them here so easily. Some people do sometimes, really. Huh. But again, how big are these turnips? I'm imagining like, you know, like a softball or something like that. Scandinavian holiday. Turnips are pretty huge. They were heirloom turnips. Everything was bigger back then. Before they got all GMO'd. Oh, Bugs Bunny. No. Because it's duck season. Duh. Come on, you gotta give me that one. That was good. To me, it was good. Oh my goodness. I was watching some of the old Tom and Jerry's with my son. And they've changed them. They've, like, I don't know, made them safer, I guess, or took out questionable stuff or influential stuff. And to watch Tom and Jerry not be able to hit each other with frying pans and I don't know, just whatever, just kind of got weird because of Bugs Bunny. Alright, I need a little more. This is way not enough. I'm not too worried about this. This is going to go around the base. So I'm going to just want a thin layer to wrap it because then I'm going to put some rocks on top. This is just too thick. Too thick. So does Father Freddy Krueger face? Oh, jeez. Yeah, did you guys know that Johnny Depp was in the first Nightmare on Elm Street? It's like I was too little for those movies when they first came out, so I saw the later ones as I got bigger. And I never actually watched the first one. I never saw it. So when I found out he was in it, I don't know, a while ago now, but still, I was like, what? He was just such a baby then. Cat is the same. Your cat likes his fish. Alright, let's see how far I can get with this. That's too thick. Too thick. Bend it down a little. There. It's a little better. Okay. Public Enemies on Netflix. No, I have not. There's a lot I haven't watched on Netflix because I was one of those, naughty people who were sharing an account and then I got busted for it. And Netflix is like, oh, are you on vacation? Because this isn't where you live. And I was like, darn it, they got me. There we go, now you can see it. So, yeah, there's a lot I haven't seen. We just got Netflix for ourselves, all legal-like. But I've got catching up to do. And I was talking to somebody else earlier about the Goosebumps that are all out right now. And I'm kind of curious about those. I forget the actor's name who's in the new Goosebumps, but he played the kid, the teenager, in Jeepers Creepers. And I've seen him do some other stuff now as an adult. It just kind of reinforces how old I'm getting now, but it's still fun to see, and I would like to see it. I always liked the Goosebumps books. They were fun. Not as fun as Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Just gonna put that out there. But still fun. Oh, cat spin. Alright, I'm gonna patch this in the back a little bit more because it's too scraggly. Too scraggly. And you're not even going to see it, so once I cover it all up. That's what I always tell you guys. If you can make a mistake, cover it with a decoration. Totally forgot. Yeah, Justin Long. Was that his name? Is that the kid, the young man I'm thinking of now? He was in the Jeepers Creepers. I remember watching that and being like, I really wanted him to live, and then they make all the stupid decisions like, oh, let's go down the tunnel into the dark after the thing that's murdering everyone, because why not? And then they die. And then I think he had a tattoo, right? And then the Jeepers Creepers thing made his tattoo into a weapon that was like in the next movie. And the old Mac and the PC has. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes! I forgot that, yeah. That's right. How about that? I forgot all about that. All right. I'm going to pull this up a little bit. Hide his skirt a little better. Okay. All right. Okay. Did you miss me? Plague Doctors is back. Oh, kitten sandwiches are delicious. They tend to scratch though. I think what I want is I'm going to put his eyes on. Let's see. There we go. I got a 2-sticker streak. Woohoo! Gonna give him his little beanie eyes because his eyes are beanie and adorable. There's one. How cute. Sometimes all you need is an eye or something and it just is like, yep, there it is. Yep, perfect. Nope, need more. There's your eye. There we go. Now I need some pink. Oh, this is actually a good color. I love it when you already have the color mixed. you're talking about the movie The Brothers Grimm, I have seen it. And it was fun. It wasn't like, you know, the best cinema, you know, movie out there, but certainly it was fun. Yes, it's a Diglett. Yes. And apparently we got a notification. The horse eating the kid. Yeah. Was that the one with the gingerbread boy, but he was like mud and he was stealing the face off of the kid? Yes. Okay, yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was, like I said, that was fun. It wasn't pinnacle of storytelling, but I enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed it. Wah, he's got a huge nose. I like a lot of movies like that. I like the, I guess, fantasy with a little horror. And I like the old fairy tales. I've read a lot of the original ones. So it's fun to see stuff like that. Too big? Smaller? I need to know if you guys think the nose is too big. I've got a little delay, I guess. Yeah, right? It is a little too big, I think. Only a little, though. It's not crazy big. Let me see if I can whittle it down a bit. Oh, yeah, there's a movie that, I don't know. I like it a lot. I think it's fun. I like the psychological kind of movies, too, a lot. I don't go for the gore. I'm not really into that. Because I kind of feel like if you want to be a horror movie person, you know, tell a scary story or something like that, then slapping some blood and guts on the screen is a cop-out, if you will. Like, I know people like it and totally fine, you know, whatever. Just not for me. I feel like the psychological ones are the ones that are more effective at being scary and creepy. Like, one of the creepiest movies I ever saw was Pet Sematary, the original one, not the remake that they did a few years ago. And there was one I watched the other day. It was called The Bad Seed. And it's from 1956, I want to say. And it was made by Warner Brothers. And it was based on a play. And it goes into the idea of if you almost got kidnapped when you were 5? Geez, okay, that threw me off. But yeah, so it just goes into the idea of, can a person be born evil? And is that even possible, or is it always an influence of some sort, or can they just be born evil? And I like it a lot. I thought it was creepy and fun. But back in the day, back in the time the movie was made, they actually had to change the story. It was based on a play to make it acceptable to the movie association guidelines. And the end of the movie, they had to add a special scene to calm everybody down because it was so disturbing that they had to reinforce the idea that it's just a play, it's just pretend, there's nobody getting hurt. Yes, I know. I do know about the white spots in the eyes. I was actually looking at that and thinking that same thing. I was thinking the same thing. I'm gonna be smaller. Don't feed them after midnight. Goonies was messed up. I saw that when I was little. Yes, and the white spot on the nose. Yep. Hays Code made US movies couldn't show people getting this. Yes, that was it. Yes, because in the play, the bad seed person got away with it, and it was just they were never stopped. And then in the movie, they had to change it because of that. Yeah, I didn't know what it was called, but I knew it was something they had to do. That's cool. I didn't know it had a name. Yeah, the movie was 1956, so it falls right in there. And it's a Warner Brothers, so it had very big actors in it. Gremlins definitely did not have that. It's funny. My husband and I will remember movies from when we were kids, and we're like, oh, we should show that to our boys. And then it's like Gremlins. It's like, oh, we're gonna scar them for the rest of their life if we just watch that without any type of warning or context. It's like some of those scenes, like I remember being messed up by the end when the dude was in the water fountain and he hops out and he's like skeletal and dripping and ugh, yeah. Different times, those 80s. You watched it when you were 4. Some parents are like that. Some parents don't mind their kids watching scary movies at a younger age. And I feel like one of my boys probably could have handled it, but he wouldn't have liked it. He wouldn't, like, some kids like it. Yeah, some are evil. I agree with that. And my other one is so sensitive. Even now, it's like, I don't think you're going to enjoy this movie because it gets a little violent or it gets a little too much. A Furby cake. Talking about evil. Yeah, Furby cakes I think would be evil. How's it looking? Better with the little stones around its edge, right? Here's 6 to 7. Good, thank you. And what is this? Is this Aliens? Yeah, Aliens is, that I gotta say was jump scary and creepy and suspenseful and a little guts and gory too. That kind of had everything all in one. What was another one? Yeah, I was saying about Pet Sematary. If you guys ever watch Pet Sematary, that should have an impact on you. Because I like to read, so I've read the book too. And that was freaky. Fish, right? Oh, I like that gif. The cat with some laser eyes. That's fun. Yeah, the chat, it eats you alive. Yeah, there are some other ones out there, like the old ones, that are fun to look at. It's interesting to see what people thought was scary back then. You'll see a lot of aliens, like War of the Worlds, The Day the Earth Stood Still, that kind of thing. Pod People, that was another aliens one that was, I thought that was kind of creepy. The Blob, yeah. And then you get into like the B movies. So you got like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. You got ones like that. That one scene where he goes, yeah, I don't know. Anyway. I think...
Evil Dead is the one you like, right?
Yeah, Evil Dead is the one I like. Yeah, that's true. Evelyn Bendu says it's interesting to see the remakes so you can see how people approach the same idea with their own point of view. And it is interesting. And that's where sometimes people get upset because they feel like they're being disrespectful to the original or something. So it's kind of a fine line between taking your own stab at something and, I don't know, maybe insulting it. All the Evil Dead movies are wild. Yeah. Oh, there's the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Yeah, the Evil Dead movies are wild, that's for sure. Those are some of the ones that are, but not the Army of Darkness, but the other ones, kind of inappropriate. Yes, I saw that Ash was added to Fortnite. And he had his own series, like Ash versus the Evil Dead or something. I want to say it's on Hulu, maybe? I'm not sure. But I saw that he had his own series. The Necronomicon. Yeah, and that's when they said the Klaatu Barada Nikto, which was from The Day the Earth Stood Still. There you go. Cross-referencing all over the place. That's adorable. The kitten and the fish. What movie is that? Plague Doctors? zombie something for sure. Because Zombie Land was a lot of fun. I don't know if I'd call it horror.
No.
Certainly violent and gory.
Humorous.
Oh, that's Army of Dead. Okay. Army of the Dead. Is that when there's like a queen zombie or something like that? Like a queen bee? Was that one? Because I think I've heard of that one. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm not big on the zombies, I gotta say. Because they tend to be just gory. And like I said, that's not my thing. But I read World War Z, the book, and I really enjoyed it. So it was set up, if you guys have ever read Dracula, Living Deuce, nope. I've never seen that one, Columns. Oh, the Phineas and Ferb one. That's, like, why do I know that name? No, I've seen a lot of Phineas and Ferb, but I don't think I've seen that one. Yeah, but World War Z was a fun book because it was written like, I gotta make more. It was written like Dracula. It was all diary entries and different people telling their point of view and telling their story of how they survived. So I thought it was really interesting. I like that kind of storytelling. What am I looking for? Purple. It's winky. Yeah, I liked Zombieland a lot. But then I didn't like the second one as much. It was okay. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's like anything else. It's so original and fresh and new the first time. It kind of loses something. Or it can. Zombieland, yeah. We rewatch Zombieland pretty much every year and we enjoy it. The second one was kind of like, I didn't care as much, I guess. So maybe that was on me. Bill Murray getting killed was funny. That was very funny. Speaking of Bill Murray, did you know they're making another Ghostbusters movie? Uh-huh. Yeah. It's gonna take place in New York. In New York City, like they're taking it back to the city. No more cornfields in Nebraska or whatever it was in the afterlife. So they're bringing those kids back, and I've heard that Dan Aykroyd and Danny Glover, was that his name? Danny Glover? And Bill Murray are gonna be in it a little. January, yeah, okay. I don't know. See, it's one of those things, like someone's saying they could put that series down. No, I did not know Phineas and Ferb were coming back. But, yeah, I was excited to hear about the Ghostbusters movie, that they're doing another one, because I liked the idea of Afterlife. I was excited for it, and then I was a little disappointed in it.
Is that right?
And, yeah. Yeah, I know about the Beetlejuice, yeah. And so when I heard that they're going to take it back into the city and they're going to, get back to the firehouse, because I may happen to be in a Ghostbusters fan page on Facebook, and they've been talking a lot about it, and they've been showing pictures from the shooting that was going on in New York, and it looks so cool. So I hope they come up with a better angle for the story to continue, because I love the first one. I did my due diligence with the second one. I didn't care for the 2016 remake. And then Afterlife I went and saw just because I was supportive of it and wanted to hopefully see something good. And I forget the man's name who played Egon. He had passed away. So I wanted to see what they did with that, which I thought was nice what they did. But the movie itself was meh. So anyway, yeah. Beetlejuice. That's another one that I didn't realize how inappropriate it was until I rewatched it. It's like, holy cow. You don't realize this stuff until you see it as an adult. As a kid, so much of it went over my head, all the innuendo and everything. Like the cat house and the little model in the attic and all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. I don't watch it anymore. Yeah, I watched Beetlejuice when it came out on whatever streaming service it was out on because I was excited and I was like, yay, Beetlejuice. And yeah, wasn't as good as I remembered. Did I say a cat? Cartoon, yes! I watched the Beetlejuice cartoon too. Yep. And I never understood why in the cartoon they made him so fat. Like he had this big, like, slouchy pot belly with his little high heels that he wore. Just the character design, I was kind of like, huh, alright. That's different. Yeah, he wasn't even in the Beetlejuice movie that much compared to the other characters. But he was important in it. Oh, thank you, Marcel Evans. I'm feeling like he's coming along nice too. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. Meg, the blob from FNAF. Oh my gosh, yeah, I know the character you're talking about. Someone's saying about the blob from FNAF Security Breach. That would be hard to do. Just because edible wiring would be tough to do, and it's such a tangle of different pieces and parts. It would be interesting to try, but it would be tough. Angry Dooting. That's my Army of Darkness right there. I know that one. Make the Pogger fish. That would be funny. He could be Gumpace. Like, just take this right here. And where's my... There you go. There you go. I've already got him well begun. A 12-hour cake stream. Oh my gosh. I gotta tell you, after I am done with these 2-hour cake streams, and sometimes they go longer, they might be a 3-hour cake stream, I'm so tired. Because normally when I do this, I can sit down and I take a break and I get something to eat. Like, I don't know, yeah, like over here I've got stuff off screen. So if I need to get a snack or something while I'm talking, I'm just like, oh, let me check on the cake in the fridge. And you're like, it's sitting right there on the counter. And I'm like, crunch, 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 off screen where you can't see me. And I always have my drink there that I use if I need it. A 1 month stream. Yeah, that would be fun. You can watch me sleep. That would be creepy, actually. 9th generation cake stream. Don't let 666. So for 2 years about, I'd be streaming. And apparently summoning demons or something. Who eats my cake? Okay, I do get asked this. I do get asked this quite a bit, and it's no problem, I will tell you. Most of the time, I try to resell it. I'll try to sell it. I'll put it online for my local group and just see if anybody can use it. If nobody can use it, sometimes I will strip it all down and turn it into something different, make it into a whole new cake. So like the Sonic the Hedgehog cake I did for his anniversary a couple months ago. I forget when. A couple months ago. I stripped that down and turned it into a cowboy graduation cake. So I don't mind doing that. If I can repurpose it, that's great. There are times like this one, because the cakes were frozen, I don't know how good they're going to be, so I wouldn't give it to anybody or sell it. I'm going to try it because I want to know how good the frozen cake is. But then it's going to go probably in the woods. I would throw it out in the woods and let the wildlife have it. Alrighty, so boom. I'm going to put a couple more little ones around him too. By CRPFP, say hi in the YouTube chat. Okay. Columns. Okay, I will try to remember. I will definitely try to remember. Because, like I said before, I am planning on doing something for Halloween. So if you guys have a cake idea for a Halloween cake, send it to me. And just hashtag it Spooktastic Cakes so I can find it. You have such a good idea. Send it to me. I'd love to hear it. Like I said, you never know when someone has an idea you never thought of. kind of like I never thought I'd be making a Diglett cake, but he's fun to make and he's cute and he looks good. So why not, right? The Hill from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I know exactly what you're talking about, and I have made a lot of Jack Skellington cakes, Nightmare Before Christmas. I mostly make a lot of the characters as cake toppers. They were big sellers on eBay. And you know what's crazy is that people want them for baby showers. They want they want Sally as a pregnant Sally for their cake toppers, or they want like a baby, like a mix of Jack and Sally put together in either a boy or a girl form. And those are fun to do because then I can just use my imagination on what I think they would look like. Alrighty. It's a weird color. Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas was kind of old. And it bombed in the theaters. Like, it was not well received at all. And it wasn't until years later that it started getting kind of a cult following that it has today. But I was surprised when I heard it didn't do well originally. Cake ideas be flowing. Battle Cats. Huh. I don't know. Battle Cats sounds familiar. But I might be thinking of the monkey game. Like something like that. What is Battle Cats? Can you send like a picture or a GIF or something? GIF, if you're in the tech industry, I guess. Oh my goodness, I have done SpongeBob cakes, yes. Oh my sweet child, yes, I've done SpongeBob cakes. Mostly, again, I've done the characters because I have a little bit more of a reputation for my decorations than my cakes necessarily. So, there we go. That looks better. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Oh, that's a Battle Cat? Okay. Have I ever done a Game Jolt cake? No. No, I have not. When I go to California and I meet everybody from Game Jolt, I'll bring a cake with me. Alright, let me see now if I can get... I gotta do is highlights first. You guys reminded me of it a couple times. Where did I put the white? I think I used it all. Fanverse. Have I heard of the Fanverse? I guess not necessarily. I've heard of the Five Nights at Freddy's fan. You said Five Nights. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's Fanverse. But I mean, I guess I kind of assumed that one existed because why wouldn't it? But I don't know of it specifically. That highlight is crooked. There we go. That's a better. Yeah. Hello, Game Jolt Best Creators. Hello. That reminds me of the little caterpillar guy in Labyrinth. He's like, hello, come and have a nice cup of tea. Meet the missus. Alrighty. Little highlights. He's so cute. This should be enough for his nose. His nosy nose. That is crooked. It's raining pretty good still. I can hear it tapping on the roof. We just got back from a family reunion, so So I'm glad it's raining today, not the other day. Looks like a big old booger. I need to flatten it some more. There we go. I don't love this one. I think it needs to be thinner and longer. Nope. Sometimes it just doesn't come together. Ditto. I choose you. I chose Ditto, but only for breeding in Pokemon Scarlet. Otherwise, I never, ever, ever, ever use him, ever. And he's got decent attacks and everything. I just don't. Pat, pat, pat. Alright, I think that's better. I'm not gonna lie, I might rip this off. I don't love it. What is wrong with the highlight on the nose, guys? Tell me. Excuse me. I feel like it's something wrong with it. I don't know. I don't love it. Anyway, alright. Oh, it's more in a circle? Okay, maybe that's why. Alright, thank you. That's helpful. See, that one just has it. Yeah, okay. I was making it too long. And more kind of there. I know, that thing is so funny. I'm being shown off screen the picture of the trio with the muscles underneath the ground.
I gotta post this one. They look so
clinging to each other.
stupid.
It's so fun. It makes me laugh every time I say it. It's just so funny. Alright. I still don't love it. Alright, I'm moving on. I'll come back to it. Sometimes you gotta walk away from these things and then look at them again after a few minutes. Okay, I need more room too. So peel this back.
It's so funny looking.
It's ridiculous. Looks like a cube. Germany is losing the USA in football. I gotta say, I don't follow football. Did you ever watch Destination Tokyo?
They're talking about soccer.
Nope. Yeah, I know you're talking about soccer. 1-1. Yeah, I've been more watching, well, I haven't been watching. It's been on in the background of the rooms I've been in. Battle Cats, right? Yeah. The Phillies in the playoffs. Because we're not far from Philadelphia, of course. So, lots of Philly pride. Lots of Eagle pride. Oh, still Germany not good. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to try to put a hat on our Diglett here. And the hat, I'm going to make like ashes from first generation. So just the red and the white with the not Nike logo, but kind of, sort of. Yeah, I'm not much of I don't watch a lot of sports either. I don't watch any, I should say. Just not doesn't interest me. Although, if I'm ever in person watching a sport, I kind of get a little crazy. I just turned it all yellow. Okay. And I'll start yelling and getting nasty and trash talky. Doesn't bring out the best of me. Please ask Game Jolt to stop. I don't know what you're referring to, buddy. I'm sorry. Purple guy. One of the best things I saw about it was on YouTube, and it was somebody made this animated story, the history of Five Nights at Freddy's, but it was all the way through Security Breach, and it was so funny. It was just like, I don't know. I can't describe it. It was very funny though, and that's what it reminds me of, that style there. Oh wow, I've seen Battle Cats before. I feel like I've seen clips or something or advertisements. I feel it looks familiar to me. I need more white. This isn't going to cut it. Where's my white? I think I used it all. I did. Nope. What the heck did I do with it? Oh, it's over here. Time to open package number 2. Pikachu's going crazy. Aw, Beetlejuice again. Yeah, I like the Eevees. They're fun. Their evolutions are a lot of fun. I'm walking with one right now in Pokemon Go, so I can try to get an Umbreon that's actually halfway decent in strength. What the heck did I get dirty on this? Must have been nice. Alrighty. Let's see. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. I can't see anymore. This died. The battery died.
Talking about shiny Umbreon.
Yes.
That's what Joey's got.
Yes, my son has a shiny. Yep, said the battery died. Yeah, my son has a shiny Umbreon, and he has it as his PFP in Pokemon Go's. You know, no Scarlet. He has Violet, but that's where it is, as just a nice little flex. Because one of the things we like to do is put our shinies in gyms when we walk around for Pokemon Go. But yeah, the shiny Umbreon is really cool. Very cool. Okay, now I gotta try to fashion a hat out of this. We've got some old wires that are starting to die on us. And you think they work until all of a sudden it's like, oh, shutting down, battery dead. Alrighty. Yeah. How am I going to do this? Let's see. Can you see what I'm doing? Let's get this back up. Whoops. Twisted. Okay. There. I'm going to try to get this over, and then it's going to come up to about here. So I'm going to curve it down. All right.
Let's do the back now.
No. Where am I? I don't think it is, but it could be. I also need it to be able to have a little bit of again, if this is, no, that'll look all right. All right. So we're gonna over to here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, guys. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay. I wanted to have a little bit of meat on it because otherwise it's gonna look like he's wearing a skull cap, and he's not. Try to smooth this off a little bit, and it gives me plenty of places to play. Kidnapped by aliens, be right back. That's funny. Epic submarine fight. Okay. So if I lay this on him like that, keep the sides raised, I should be able to put the brim on like that. And now he's kind of wearing a hat, sort of. There we go. So that's what I'm shooting for here. So I gotta curve this a little bit. And that's one of the reasons I leave it thick like this, is I do want to have room to stretch and pull and shape a little better if I can, if I need to. Ugh, the crumbs are sticking to me. Yeah, someone had sent a picture of their own cake design that they had made. I guess they submitted. But they sent it to me too, and it had Pikachu wearing a hat. I thought that was cute. It's just so quintessential. Quintessential Pokemon. Alright, there we go. That's better. That'll give him the curve that he needs. Okay, now for the tricky part. This is probably not going to fit. Nope. I'm going to have to think about this one. No, I'm not. Yeah, I guess. I always say I don't use toothpicks, but I think in this case I'm going to use toothpicks. So, forgive me, people. That should sit right under there. Put a lot of toothpicks too. This needs to not fall off. Look at the cracks. This stuff is garbage. Whoever made this gum paste should be ashamed of themselves. It's not my fault because I didn't order it in time. It's the company's fault for making a lesser quality product. What is now to Eat Community Day? Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, I missed the Eevee Community Day. But I got the Grubbin Community Day. I could take over the world with an army of shiny Grubbins for all the good that'll do. Alright, so I think, yep, that'll work. I'm going to put this on last because I don't trust it. It's cracking, it's hot garbage. I don't trust it not to break and fall apart on me, so I'm going to finish the rest of the hat first. And then we're coming back to it. No, don't. Please don't. I don't know if I'm going to have enough red either. I might have to make more red. In fact, I'm pretty darn sure of it. This is when my hands get all stained up again. Oh, thanks, Stripes. Okay, Godzilla drinking a Coke is pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Why Coke, though? Coca-Cola. Alright, find the most creative Coca-Cola gif you can. Collins is back. Allow me to quit the hat of my people. Oh, Dr. Pepper. Alright. Is that more popular in the South? Because it's a thing here, but nobody cares. It's all Pepsi or Coke. Really. But I know down in the South, a Shy Guy cake. No, I've not made a Shy Guy cake. I have not. That would be fun to do too. He would be pretty easy. Random reason. Cake is really nice, thanks. For a little bit you can see off screen there. Because I'm mixing. It's messy. But it's getting there. Kind of way. Okay. Gotta wash my hands. I can do this because I have an apron, a Game Jolt apron. I'm jealous. All right. Back to my red. Now that I'm even more stained, I gotta get the glitter off me. Okay. All right. Try to finish this hat up here. Oh, jeez. Somebody had sent a picture of a Huggy Wuggy. He was like laying dead, and he had like these giant booty cheeks sticking up in the air. It was very funny. I don't remember the context. At this point, my memory is only about the giant booty cheeks that Huggy Wuggy had. And it wasn't like graphic or anything, it was just a little silly cartoon drawing. But it was funny. It made me laugh. It just made me laugh. Work around. Perfect. It's perfect. Like, how do I do this? First try. Like Batman in the Lego movie. First try. Okay, that should be able to work. I just need to stretch it and pull it. And wipe those spots off that are still very inky. I gotta say, putting hats on things is one of the hardest things I have to do. I find it to be very difficult. Because heads are round and hats are kind of round, and it's all got to match up. And this looks like a toupee. I actually thought about doing a regional Diglett with the golden hair, the wig or whatever it is. I thought that would have been funny to do. I was like, no, that's also kind of weird looking, and I don't care for it as much. And I'm pressing on it here. I can feel that the cake is warming up again. Come on now, give me a little bit of help. Let's see. Where's my... If I had some water in here too, I think. I actually had someone ask me in a YouTube video if I was from Maryland or Delaware or something, because of the way I said water. Water. You could hear the accent. And I just remember I was all excited when we watched the Goldbergs sometimes, and they had the one episode where they were like making fun of the Goldbergs for saying water. And they're like, water? What's water? Like, aw, represent. Get that Philly accent in there. Yeah, I know you guys in Florida. You're tough when it comes to your hurricanes. You're all like, oh, bring it. And hurricanes are like, it's been brought in. Okay. All right. Now, he's got kind of crease up the center of the hat, so I'm going to do some stitches. And I'm going to put some stitches around the bottom. Very crooked stitches. Just pretend those didn't happen. And oh no, I got red on my Diglett. Sometimes stuff like this will happen, and as long as it's still pretty fresh, if you get it wet, you can really mop it, really dilute it. And then get a piece of paper towel that doesn't shed lint, and you wipe it off, and then it's gone. See? Gone. But then you have a dent because your cake is getting soft. So, win some and you lose some, right? I'm just going to put some seams wherever I feel like it, because I don't really know where Ash's hat has seams. Yeah, this cake is definitely warming up. He's like squishy, squishy. He's so cute though. I really like him. All right, I need to make the swishy thing. Since when did Diglett have a hat? Okay, I don't know. I guess you haven't ever seen my other firesides because I use the term creative license very liberally. And I'm doing creative license. That means I'm taking my own approach with it. And besides, you can't say he doesn't look cute with a hat. What if I just... There are some days, there's one cake I make. Oh, it's so good. I haven't made it in a long time. It's a lemon cake with raspberry mousse and cream cheese icing. So good. It's just, it'll ruin every other cake for you for the rest of your life. It's so good. I'm working on a little swish, don't worry. That is not the generation of hat I'm going with. I actually looked at that one. I don't know, was that the Gondo League or whatever it was? I forget. But yeah, I'm going old school. I'm going OG over here. Because that's how I roll. And you're going to find, the older you get, it's going to be how you roll too. You're going to be like, it was better in my day. My favorite cake, oh my gosh. Okay. My favorite cake would probably be a spice cake. Carrot cake. I love carrot cake, but I like spice cake. I like any of those kind of, I call them warm, heavy seasonings, like clove and ginger and nutmeg. I like those. But having made red velvet cake, I think I wouldn't eat it, and I would advise my loved ones not to eat it, because having made it, I know what goes in it, and you are basically eating red food coloring. It's just yellow cake. It's just a yellow cake recipe with 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder for the whole cake and a butt-ton of red food coloring. Like, so much red food coloring. You're just eating red food coloring. So, and it has a little bit of a different flavor because you do add baking soda into it and vinegar and buttermilk. So it's got that little tang, I guess, that some people really enjoy. And I thought it was fine, but nothing special until I made it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much. It's just food coloring. So, I mean, you know, if you like it, that's fine, of course. It's just so much food coloring that I am uncomfortable with it now. Of course, cream cheese icing makes everything better. So, there's something to be said for cream cheese icing. It's a rallying point.
With the carrot cake, yeah.
Yes.
Cream cheese icing.
Yes. And see, I like raisins with my carrot cake, but no nuts. So, yeah. Oh, all cakes have a lot of sugar. Like, no more than normal. Again, the only thing that's different is the cocoa powder and red food coloring and vinegar and baking soda. It all has a ton of sugar in it. You don't eat cake for your health. I'm going to try to make this a little thinner. I don't know how this is going to work, though. Try to get an idea on the size. And it is, you know, red velvet is, it's fine, but it's more expensive because it's hard these days to find buttermilk and that kind of stuff. And then you end up using all your red food coloring. But I am glad that you got to try it and you did like it. Because it is good to try new things, I think. Doesn't mean you have to have it every time you have cake. Get off, get off, get off. Yeah, see, I should be using gum paste for this. I'm using fondant and it's all stretchy and long and weird. But I think I got the shape pretty good, from what I can see. That looks a little too long. Okay. Can you see? Yes. Okay. Ba-boom, baby. All right. You can see it okay. There we go. All right. I need the little red dot on top. thread go? I lost it. I put it somewhere. That's black. Okay. Oh, I used all of it on here, I think. That's why I don't have any extra red. Alrighty. I'm stealing from my Pokeball over here. Cut a little plug from the back so no one will even see it. Cheesecake count as cake? Heck yeah, cheesecake counts as cake. Cheesecake is delicious. Gotta make it New York style though. You gotta have the bars of cream cheese in it. That's another one that you don't eat for the health. And that one has a lot of sugar. Oh, but there's so many good varieties. Yeah. Okay, guys. I hope this matches up well enough. Like a glove. Alrighty. How cute is he? Tell me how cute he is. Praise my work, people. I demand it. He's so cute. Oh, yeah, not everybody likes it. Not everybody likes cheesecake. Not everybody can eat cheesecake. My son can't eat cheesecake unless he takes lots of lactose medicine first. But anyway, look at it. Look at that. Look at that. He is ready to go. Oh, wait, I just saw something. I got more food coloring on him. Okay, now we'll look at him. Okay, now look at him. Woo! Doing the catwalk. So yeah, he's super cute. And that's it for me, guys. I hope you like him. He came out really good. Can you see him okay? I can tilt it back a little bit. There we go. Alright, so yes, I hope you like my Diglett. Congratulations to the winner of the Pokemon recipe book cake. Yeah, and I hope one day we're back together on Game Jolt like this again. And if not, like I said, find me on YouTube. I still am going to be putting out live streams. I'm still going to be in Game Jolt, so don't worry about that. Be sure to shower me with charged stickers because I can really use the help. And don't forget to follow me if you're not following me. If there's anything else, columns, make sure you send me your suggestions either as a shout or in the Caketastic Cakes community. Holy Candy, same thing. I'm going to lose this. Once the chat's gone, I can't see your comments anymore. So if you have anything you want to ask me to either take a look at or do or sing or follow or whatever, send me a shout or go into the Caketastic Cakes community. Yes, please check out my creator shop. It's a great way to help us creators out. It goes above and beyond the stickers. It does cost real money, but you get something back and you're helping us. It's, a tip. You're giving us a great tip. I do not have a Discord server, but I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest. I don't know. Pretty much if you can think of it, I'm most likely there to some degree. Yeah, and don't forget to follow me on YouTube so you can see when I'm going to be posting, or not posting, but streaming again. Keep the suggestions coming. Time to use your birthday money. Oh, yeah, you'll get some fun stickers out of it. But in the meantime, Bandu Official is asking if people would take a look at their stuff, see if you want to follow them. Trans Games, yes. Diglett, yes. There it is. And yeah, I'm going to try eating it. He's so cute though, I kind of don't want to. I really like him. But I'm going to taste him because I want to see how my frozen for months cake actually is. Stripes J, I'm glad you could make it. It's good seeing you guys here. iGlacier. Okay, iGlacier has a game as well, so you can take a look at it if you want. And yeah, any questions, anything else? Thanks for having me, guys. It's been fun. And hopefully we'll be back again live. And if not, you know where you can find me. So until next time, I'll give you one more view. Ta-da! There we go. This is so cute. I love it. It's so cute. And if anybody knows the person who designed the Diglett, here I can show you. This one. This was the one I'm modeling it off of. Let them know. Be like, hey, check it out if you missed it. Okay, so all right. I could stream tomorrow and not be deleted till Monday. Yeah, that's true. I could come back in theory. It was Bayo Studio. Okay, so hopefully they'll say it. All right, guys, that's it for me. It's been fun. It's been real, and I'll see you later. I'm not going anywhere. So until next time, take care. Wow. And I'm gone. What if I try to catch it with my Pokeball?
I muted you. Oh, it's still going on YouTube now, huh?
He didn't get in the ball. There we go. Yeah, he looks better without it.